time on Inside Villanova Basketball. The unsung heroes who give their all for the Wildcats. For a big man, there's been big change, and he's passing every test. And the students who take care of all the details along the way.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Inside Villanova Basketball. It's a great day to be a Wildcat. We're going to spend some time with two outstanding Wildcats, two walk-ons that uphold this tradition here at Villanova that is very, very important to our program. Dallas Awano and Nick McMahon are our walk-ons, and Dallas is a senior captain. Both of these guys have a tremendous impact on practice every day, on game day, and everything that goes on in this program. There's been great walk-ons from the past, and these guys not only take the responsibility to be a part of this now, but they pass it down to the guys that follow them. Let's spend some time with Nick and Dallas.
Senior night is a time to celebrate the contributions of young men who've given their all for Villanova, including those who lead without fanfare.
My job is to come in, work your butt off. You know, you're not going to see the floor, but we're going to bring you out, be part of something huge. I mean, Villanova basketball is a huge organization. It's just a big family. And you know, get our guys ready, help them be the best men and best players they can be. I love being a part of this, and you always want to be part of something so big, something bigger than yourself. So it doesn't really get too much bigger than Villanova basketball.
The life of a walk-on could be lonely, but Dallas Awano was part of a family which got bigger this year with the addition of his old high school teammate, Nick McMahon. Together, they work without headlines or scholarships to make the Wildcats better. But why?
For the love of the game, first off, but just having this experience, this group of guys, this organization, this program, just gives you a great background, work ethic. A lot of my friends around campus or other people that I see, their day consists of going to class, laying around, sleeping. I feel at the end of every day I'm very accomplished something. Actually doing some of my time here and feel very productive and feel good about yourself.
A Villanova walk-on, above all, has to be dedicated and smart.
The number one thing that you have when you have a Villanova walk-on is you got a great student. You got someone that's coming here to Villanova, admitted through the regular student process. They're making a decision. Can I handle academics and basketball at the same time, and do I want that kind of commitment? Everyone's role is different, but everyone's status is the same. So you're talking about a guy who's got the same amount of pressure in terms of preparing for games and practicing and lifting and working out the line record as our best players, and they're not the guy that's going to get in the game. You know, you could be up by 30, and that's not the roles of getting in the game. Yet they're still playing hard, they're still ready to do everything it takes, and they're a big-time part of what we do.
My job is make sure everyone's ready. And ready means a lot of things. Ready means awake. Ready means everyone's doing the little things, being on the floor at the right time, stretching properly, all that stuff. But when it's time to play, then yeah, it's my job to go head-to-head with them. If they let up a little bit, it's my job to go in there and beat them.
And to share some of the satisfaction when all goes well, like it did for Javon Pinkston on a career night in the stunning comeback against Providence.
We know anyone can take on that role just because of the effort and work we put in practice. We're always battling each other in practice, pushing each other to the limit. So, and that game paid off for Javon, but me and Dallas always there fouling him whenever he's got a rebound, just making it harder for him. So when he gets in that situation, he's able to excel.
It's really not surprising these two became linked at Villanova. They're both from Christian Brothers Academy in New Jersey, where Dallas was close friends with Nick's older brother Frank. The family roots go even deeper.
Nick's dad and my dad used to play basketball against each other like 30 years ago down at the shore, because we go to Ocean City every weekend. So I've known him for a while. I knew Nick pretty well. Again, he was always Frank's younger brother. But as soon as Nick became a part of the program here, we were already family, so it was easy.
Amazingly, they both saw floor time in the opener this year. And big-time college basketball always presents big-time challenges that build stronger and better people.
You go from playing Scotty Reynolds to Corey Fisher to Malik Waynes, and you've got to guard those guys every day. So you're playing against one of the best players in the Big East game, practice in, practice out, and you have no fear. I'm going to be in the trenches. I'm going to be there every day. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to have a great attitude. I'm going to learn how to be a leader. I'm going to learn how to make my teammates better. So the Villanova walk-on is the greatest guy in the world to hire.
I feel like I'm really learning a good lesson right now, and that's going to help me throughout the rest of my life. And Coach always talks about how it's not always about just basketball. We're learning lessons that are going to affect the rest of your life. So I'm looking forward to applying these situations to the real world.
Awano's real world will be here soon, with a Wall Street job awaiting when the year is done. He's gotten there by listening to coaches who've been leaders and taught him how to be one.
Successful people do the little things that no one else wants to do. And that's practice, that's lift, that's film. And just knowing in the back of my mind that I'm working towards a greater goal is just enough for me.
He embodies the whole Villanova program. Coach Wright has done a great job with him. He's a great example for what a Villanova basketball player is. And he's doing a great job passing it on to me, letting me understand, talking through Coach Wright and making this program better.
I'm just an example of hard work. I'm not nearly as talented as anybody on that floor, but hard work beats talent. Talent doesn't work hard. Every walk-on has their own way of doing it, but if I leave here and Nick is able to carry that tradition on, then I feel good. I think I did my job.
Well, keep an eye on those guys and remember them because they're going to do great things when they leave Villanova. It's guaranteed. Well, that's going to do it for another edition of Inside Villanova Basketball. Next week, we're going to see how one of Villanova's greatest players is sitting front and center with one of the hottest teams in the NBA. We're going to spend time with Randy Foye and the LA Clippers. Until then, I'm Jay Wright. Go Cats.